problem with creating movies that have real history is people will do their research and pinpoint issues in the movie that are fabricated versions of the past. Hey everyone, this is Gladiator II. Directed by Ridley Scott, written by David Scarpa and Peter Craig, it was released on the 15th of November in the UK. This is a sequel to the 2000 Gladiator that starred Russell Crowe, and it takes place 16 years after Marcus Aurelius's death. Lucius Paul Mescal is captured and taken prison after his home was invaded by the Roman army led by General Cassius Pedro Pascal. He seeks revenge against Cassius for killing his wife and fights as a gladiator for Macrinus Denzel Washington, who was a former slave and plans to overthrow their twin emperors. I'm going to be honest and say I came into that cinema with a bit of an attitude. Firstly, the running time, 2 hours 28 minutes. I didn't really feel it because it was so engaging. The storyline and the script was somewhat the same. There wasn't an emotional connection like the first one. It lacked in that department. I liked that there was a lot of reference to the original with the flashbacks that gave us insight to what happened in the old one. In terms of the script, they just added 2 or more out of touch characters which didn't need to be there. For example, the twin emperors' roles. I didn't like their roles. They were out of place. Why did they have to act like that? There was too much wokeness around it and it just became a joke. You could have had the emperors but maybe portray them to be stronger characters like the one of Denzel Washington's, or just completely scrap out the twin emperors and just put Denzel's character. I think that would have been more interesting. In terms of the graphics, cinematography, technology, CGI visuals, I'm impressed. It's obviously bigger and better than the previous film. It was really good acting. I especially liked the way Denzel portrayed his character. It just focused on the battles. It did touch on the relationships, but very, very little. There were talks of reprising Russell Crowe's role, which I thought would have been brilliant. But what would he be doing? Would he have somehow escaped after his death in the first one? Because it does touch on the afterlife, and so I thought that that's how they would reprise Maximus. This movie was good. Obviously, it wasn't better than the original. It is worth watching. For me, I still think that they should reprise Russell Crowe's role, and hopefully if there is a third movie, they will be able to do that. I don't know how, but I'm sure they can. Has anyone seen this movie? What did you think of it? Let me know and I will see you in the next review.